Hey everyone! Today we are doing something a little bit different, and me and Francesco have collaborated on a video together. Each of us are posting onto each other's channel showing you how we use Evernote. So my video will be linked down below, as well as Francesco's channel. If you like my channel even a little bit, you are going to love his. I've been following him for almost 3 years now. I think that's when he first started doing YouTube. But he has some awesome productivity videos. He does a lot of tech side of productivity, so reviewing apps and showing you how to best integrate them into your systems. And his videos are always really well made, and it's just entertaining to watch. So definitely go check out his channel, and I will throw it over to him.
Hello everyone, it is Francesco here. Thank you very much to Nora for having me here on her YouTube channel. I'm a really big fan of her content. I love the content that she puts out, all about Evernote and all about notes and even all about planning and organizing your daily routine, because that is awesome. And all of her content is really well crafted. So kudos to her on her channel, and thank you so much for having me here on the channel. It's great to speak to you guys, her community, and to share more about Evernote and sort of resources like productivity apps. So just to give you a sort of idea who I am, I'm Francesco. I do YouTube videos as well, all about productivity apps and resources. So I try to cover apps like Evernote, Todoist, Trello, lots of other resources that you can use in your routine. And I try and review them, but also go deep as well, so that you guys can understand them as best as you can. So in today's video, what I thought I'd do is, I like sometimes when people do these sorts of videos where they show their own setups, because I think that provides a lot of value. Because, you know, sometimes when we make our own setups, like I always used to stick with my own setup and keep quiet about it. But then I actually was able to look at a couple of other people who were sharing their notebook setup, and I built on that, and I actually got this notebooking setup from a chap named Tiago Forte, who did a video about this when I was younger, and I thought this is a brilliant way to set up. I made a few modifications myself to it, but I think it's a fantastic setup. So I'll include all the information to that in the description below. But I'm a real big fan of using Evernote. I use Evernote on a daily basis, as you can see. Actually, I probably won't show you inside my Evernote, but it's full. It's just full of everything. And as you can see on the shortcuts, I use my shortcuts quite effectively to get access to the fastest notes. But my notebooks is where the organization lies, where the structure lies. So as you can see, I have 4 core stacks, and stacks are basically folders for your notebook. If you're not already aware of stacks, you can find out how to do them. I'll pass the link over to Nora to add to the description on how to create stacks. They're super easy, because once you create that notebook, you can basically start by adding them to a stack, and you can just start by new. So I've named the stacks 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 is projects. Projects are essentially projects that I have on between 1 and 12 months. These are short-term projects, potentially. You know, whether I know about they're going to be continuing after 12 months isn't quite clear, but they give me an idea and easy access to them as well, because they're on the number 1 spot. Then I can access them really quickly and go with them whenever I can. So there, where I store everything, I can store anything from just basic projects, university projects and things like that. And I constantly try and develop and change them up the best I can. So as you can see, areas is anything between 1 to 3 years. So I store anything from like house information, fitness, any like freelancing stuff, wedding information and all that. That usually goes there. And then in the tertiary area, the 3rd section, I have resources. This is more of a static experience, has things like health information, personal information, travel information, information about finance, etc. Then I can just store there and have it when I need to go to them. They're resources, they're static information. And finally, I have archive, where all of my old projects and areas come to die. They come here because I can come back to them at any given point, but I don't need them at this time. So for example, I'm going to give you a good example. I have just finished university, and I don't wish to keep this in my areas or in my resources. So I'm going to move this down to archives. And once it's added to archives, I can come back to it at any given point. And if I'm searching for something specifically, I can find that information there. So this is how I organize my notebooks. I find it a really effective way to organize them because it's structured well. I just have these notebooks accessible. And as you may have noticed, I have my inbox on the outside. So inbox inside of Evernote is where you can store all of your notes. So if I add a new note, it will automatically go to inbox because that's my default notebook. I also have trash on the outside, which I don't really clear out because, like, I don't know, maybe I've accidentally added something there. But trash is just for me to dump, and it will naturally be deleted and put stuff in there. But this is the way that I structure stuff. If I want to find a specific notebook, if I'm like, how do I trawl through like 80 odd notebooks there, I'm like, okay, I just quickly have to search for YouTube and go into it. You can also filter on the Mac versus owner name count as well. So for example, if I exit this, I can go to count, updated and things like that. And I can view that in that nice sort of notebook view. But that's the way I organize my Evernote notebooks. I find it really effective, and that should give you an overview of how you can get started. I find it a good way to organize, good structurally for anyone, beginners or advanced. Anyway guys, I appreciate Nora for having me here on her channel. I really love to talk about Evernote and all their resources. So she'll be on my channel soon doing and talking about Evernote and the way she uses her Evernote, which I'm really looking forward to. So drop over to my channel to check that one out. Feel free to check out more of her content. I really enjoy some of the features that she puts out. So it's definitely worth exploring some of her features because they're really effective if you're looking to be a bit more productive. Anyway guys, thank you so much Nora. I will see you guys very soon over on my channel, and if you want to go and check out some more videos on both of our channels, feel free to. Anyway guys, thank you so much. Make sure to have a great week, keep productive, and I'll see you guys very soon. Cheers.